Stacey Buckner has never served her country, but her love for the military, and more importantly, her passion for military veterans, has served as an inspiration to many.
I'm not a veteran, but I am a diehard patriot, and it comes from living in Fayetteville. We are the largest neighbor to the largest military base in the world. So you got to be patriotic to live here. And plus, my dad served, and I have a 24-year-old son that served as well. So patriotism is high here.
That passion is what inspired her in 2015 to start Off-Road Outreach, a nonprofit assisting homeless veterans in and around her North Carolina community. And it all started with something most of us take for granted: providing someone with an opportunity to take a shower.
Just to see that smile, and then to come back the next week and there be a dozen people that needed that service, I was like, whoa, this is way bigger than me, you know. So I had to really think about how I was going to go about this, because this just started out of the passion to serve others, and it's grown into something way bigger than that. We're not just serving others, I think we're saving lives.
Stacey spends most of her days going from camp to camp in her specially designed Jeep, helping provide much needed services to those who need it most.
So yeah, we like to involve other community partners with our outreach, so we're not duplicating services. So we'll go out and we will serve breakfast like at Operation Inasmuch. We'll volunteer over there. Who would like coffee this morning? You want hot chocolate? All right. Coffee, baby. We'll go to the Day Resource Center, do lunch there. Going to the storage unit, packing up supplies, doing assessments, intake sheets, making sure that we're getting the critical care stuff squared away. So we're just off of Bragg Boulevard. There were quite a few people that lived over here, and then they got removed from over here. So I just want to check on them. Hello, this is Off-Road Outreach. We're an outreach team. We have supplies for you. So this right here can go underneath that. That way it don't get wet, because this plastic,
sweet. Oh, yeah.
And a pillow. This is a waterproof pillow. There you go, Larry. And we'll get you, what else do you need, baby? You need a sleeping bag?
Please.
Sleeping bag? Okay. I am an American. I am free because of those who have served. And I see the sacrifice daily at work at the VA. I see those, Vietnam War, Korean War veterans coming in, smiling, going to oncology, to get their treatments for Agent Orange or something, and they're smiling, and I see the sacrifice daily. So that's where my love for vets come.
Of course, the ultimate goal of Stacey's program is to get her friends off the streets and back to a normal life.
Our goal is to have a central point of location into these services: employment placement, getting them into housing, which has been very difficult because we have a shortage on housing here in Fayetteville. But getting them into programs. You have a lot of folks that, if they could just have the bridge housing, like at the lodge at Inasmuch, if they could just have that bridge housing, learn to live on their own again, then we can get them into the employment piece and into permanent housing.
There are success stories of those who've made it back, which Stacey says makes what she's doing all worth it.
So my phone is filled with numbers from folks that were previously on the street, and now they have a job. Maybe they have a job out on Fort Liberty that we've been able to get them. They'll call me and keep me updated, and they're like, hey, I just had a grandchild, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and just to think that person in less than a year ago was under the bridge. It's amazing to see the progression. Love you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
I appreciate it.
All right, y'all get to where you need to go. The thing I feel most proud about at the end of the day, out of all this work, is that I'm thankful that I have a place to sleep and be warm, but I'm proud that I have saved someone's life that day. It goes beyond just the shower and the clothes and the food. It's that human connection and realizing that this could be me. This could be any of us.